How are you today?
I'm really great. I can't complain.
Okay, that's good. So, and just right now, I'm going to share you a link associated with an interesting video. And when you have finished the watch it, um, I I asked you something question associated with the video.
All
Okay,
right.
it's
All right.
important that read carefully the information associated with the video. Then you can answer my questions, and finally you should say me a short opinion about the video. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. So give me some minutes to be able to
Yeah.
see completely the video, and I will talk to
Yeah.
you in a
Mhm.
second.
Okay. You can close your camera in order to watch the video as well for one moment. Okay.
All right, I have finished the video. All right, I have finished the video. Hello?
¿Cuánto quieres, Joan? 1800.
Lauren, yeah, I have finished the video.
Okay, I'm going to show you. Sorry, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to ask you the question associated with the video. First is what is the title of video?
The title of the video
Yeah.
is 4 rules to get a healthy style life. 4 rules for a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, correct. And according to the video, what is the first basic rule to maintain a healthy lifestyle?
The third,
The first.
the first, okay,
Yes,
the
the
first
first.
is eat a good diet. Cut down on fatty food, for example, raisins, chips, Hershey, and another fatty foods. Like they are saying you to cut down fatty food because that is not healthy for your diet. Like you have to keep a balanced diet, a good diet.
Mhm. Okay. And what is the second? The second basic rule.
The second is get regular exercise.
Mhm. What do you think about the get regular exercise?
Yeah, it's important for everybody to get regular exercise in order for our health to be healthy all the time. Like right
Mhm.
now, it isn't a problem at all because we're young, but at the end, like almost like our middle 40s or latest or late 60s, we're gonna complain a lot about that because if you don't work right now in your in to be fit, yeah, you need to be fit right now in order because when you get older, you're going to get the reward. You're going to see the results of your effort right now, and it's important to like play soccer, like play football, play tennis. There is some sports that you can unconsciously you are doing exercise in those sports because you're moving your body extremely and you're gonna get sweaty and everything. It's important like
Yes.
to get involved in some sports and to do some activities like to go to the gym, to lift, to do some push-ups and some other routine exercise, basic routine exercise. Yeah,
Is very helpful for
yeah, it's helpful.
our health. Mhm.
If you
Okay.
don't have money to go to a gym, you can go to a park for free and
Mhm.
do the basic exercise there.
Yes, of course. The next question is, what is the third and fourth basic rules? The third,
The
the third.
third, the third and fourth. Okay, the third
Yes,
is
the
keep good
third.
hygiene, like washing your hands, like no smoking, like
Mhm.
to not infect yourself with some bad smoke, like for cigarette or marijuana or some affect or like if someone is burning the trash, it is not helpful for you to smell that smoke because that is
Yes.
bad hygiene for your heart mostly.
Mhm. Okay.
And the fourth is get enough rest. Like if you don't rest enough, you don't going to have energy to do the regular things or the regular tasks in a day,
Yes,
in an entire day.
activities. Mhm.
And the result, not getting no rest, is you're gonna lack of energy and you're gonna be sleepy all day. You're gonna be tired, and you don't going to you don't go you aren't going to develop the same as if you were asleep like 8 hours regularly. That is a rule. You need to sleep like 8 hours per day in order to have energy the next day. Okay.
Yeah, the body will be very tired when the people don't don't get enough rest. Is correct. Okay. Um, for that reason, is very important to know uh, these four rules. Or what do you think?
Yeah, it's for a rule.
Is very important. Keep in mind the every rule.
Yeah, this life is full of distraction, and the Harvard Medical School, I think I saw in the video, the Harvard Medical School in the Office for Delivery and Community Partnership
Mhm.
made for that because so many people are busy all the time and they don't care about so many things like a PDF document, learning or reading an article about some complicated issue. They need something easy to follow. And for that, the Harvard Medical School, with the help of some students, like the student of Durban School, in the Martin Luther King School and the Miss Megan Waterbury, they designed those four rules.
Mhm.
And it was directed by the Dr. Elizabeth Temple. Yeah.
Yeah, I there are different difficulties associated with the health when the people don't care um, their health or they don't have good habits in their life. There are different health. Okay, now I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my PowerPoint presentation. A moment. I'm going to show you my screen and let me know, please, can see the when you can see the screen.
Yeah, I can add related to the video, I can add like there in the Harvard Medical School, they
Yes.
were worried, and that video was designed um, for the reflection in action of building healthy communities.
Yes.
Because I think in North America they eat so many fat food and junky food, and it is not healthy. Here, at least here in South America, we don't eat as much as they eat it there. They use so many like raisins and Hershey, so many chocolate and other things that is good for their health. And in the video, it is reflected in an animated way that they should eat instead other vegetables and fruits like strawberry, um, banana, what like
There are different examples associated with healthy
yeah.
foods in
They
the video.
replace they replace some bad things for good things, like giving the people option to choose what they need to choose, what they want, what they are struggling with. Yeah.
According to the video, I would like to say you that the topic for today is entitled Healthy Lifestyle. And for that reason, I would like that you read again the main objectives associated with the class. I would like mention each class. What is the objective? What are the objectives associated with the video or associated with the class? Yeah, I think it's important that thanks to the main objectives, the students can know what is the topic or what knowledge they are going to learn in each class. For that, I would like that you read the main objectives. Let me know if you can see very well or no the information on my screen.
Yeah, I have very good sight, so I don't suffer from a, a disease called, how do you say, a disease that is for your eyes, like when you cannot see properly something and you need glasses in Spanish.
You can in Spanish?
Yeah, like a disease for our eyes when we cannot see properly. Sometimes they need glasses or something. Like myopia.
In my case, about
No, in your case, no. I want to translate myopia like myopia like in English, just to say properly.
I am not sure now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
Why you ask me about it?
Hemianopia. I Google it. It's called hemianopia in English, and I say you there not because of you, because you asked me if I can see properly, and I was curious about the proper disease for our eyes. That is a good way to learn something.
Mhm.
Hemianopia. Okay, so I'm going to read. To teach four rules, the main objective of this class is to teach four rules for a healthy lifestyle. To teach students components of a healthy lifestyle. To show students examples of healthy physical exercises. To use examples of healthy foods. To show example of healthy lifestyle by famous people. To discuss recreational activities and sports students do in their free time using the verbs do, play, and go.
Well, um, do you understand every
Of
adjective?
course. Yeah, I did understand everything.
Okay. According to the first objective, um, well, the first objective is associated with the video. In the video, you can watch four rules for healthy and lifestyles. However, it is important to know other components of healthy lifestyles since there are a lot of components of healthy lifestyle. Um, what is the first? The first component associated with the slide, with the presentation. You
Yeah,
can.
proper
You,
diet.
uh-huh,
The second one is you only the first one. The first one is proper
first,
diet.
proper diet. The second,
The second one is physical exercise.
I see.
I continue. Can I continue reading like secondly?
Yeah.
Yeah, proper sleeping patterns,
Mhm.
personal hygiene, absence of bad habits or addiction,
Mhm.
education, safe
Yeah.
environment, physical fitness, love through social support and healthy relationships, emotions, stress management.
Management. Yes. It's important keep in mind each one as well in order to care our health or our family or your friends. What do you think? It's important advice or give um, some pieces of advice to friends or family members
Yeah,
as with this
you're saying,
topic.
yeah, you're saying that the other components of a healthy lifestyle,
Mhm.
like you're saying proper diet is okay, I think, physical exercise too, proper sleeping pattern too, personal hygiene too, absence of bad habits or addiction
Yeah, in
too,
this aspect.
health education, safe
Mhm.
environment. When you're saying safe environment, what do you mean when you're saying safe environment? I know the meaning of the word literally, but I don't
Okay.
know what you mean in the language. Like, can you give me an example in English? Like what you mean when safe like protective environment or safe from smoke or some bad weather or something.
Um, Say environment is include different aspects such as free smoke or free pollution air, especially when the people are smoking, yeah, or
Yeah,
when the people live in a dangerous way, in a dangerous place,
dangerous
in
place.
place in which the people feel stress or feel fire,
Yeah, and you said that
to stay with the
love.
emotion
You
as
said
well.
that love. Yeah, you said that love through social support and healthy relationship. That is important, I think, because when you have a partner where you
Mhm,
can share your time to, there is a connection, and you can share two proper healthy lifestyle between each other,
mhm,
like doing exercise in couple, like go to the park and jogging a little bit together, and that is a motivation too for you to keep through love. You keep a healthy relationship. You can do that. And emotions, stress management is good too. That is an important topic though, because emotions is the principal thing you you deal with when you're about to do something. Everything you do with emotion, like when you're angry, you don't have you don't feel like going to the gym, or you don't feel like doing
mhm.
something helpful because you're angry and you're so stuck in the situation. But if you manage the stress, where you say, entre parentheses, you said stress management. That is
Right.
important because
Mhm.
you need to develop that skill in order to you be free from stress.
Yeah,
Okay, that is my point.
it's a good point and good opinion and excellent. Congratulations. Yes, I agree with you as well with everything what you are saying about this topic, about the components of healthy lifestyle. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you um, some examples associated with healthy physical exercises. Since I think it's important to know this topic as well, since the exercises is a key point associated with the healthy. What is the first exercise? Could you read the first exercise?
Yeah, jogging and running.
Jogging and
Yeah,
running.
I think there is a little difference between those words because when you jog, is like in a more relaxed and more relaxed and consistent. Oh God,
Oh my
there
God,
is a
I
little
can.
no. It's a
Oh,
truck.
it's Andres.
It's a truck. Yeah, so
Hello.
I was saying like jogging and running, there is uh, an important difference between those kind of words. I think jogging is an ing and it's a noun, like it's a gerund. And jogging, you do jogging in a more relaxed and consistent way.
Mhm. Yes,
But when
it's
you do running, you're fast, like you're full of energy, like you do everything, like for burn calories and other things. Yeah.
yeah. This is the difference between jogging and running. Jogging is an exercise in which the person running
Slowly.
in a slowy way. However, running is other kind. Is very fast.
Faster.
Running. Very fast. It's faster. Yes, it's faster. Andres Felipe, could you hear me, Andres Felipe? Could you speak? Oh no, could you hear me? Hear me? If you if you can hear me, I ask you and you answer me in a written way.
Yeah, but this is a speaking practice, and or we
Yeah,
can do other activities besides
yeah.
that.
This
Like,
is speaking practice. However, if he this moment he has problem,
issues,
maybe with or issues, yeah, with your mic, uh, his microphone, or I don't know, his internet connection, or what happened. Mm, Andres, could you hear me? I think I think Andres Felipe cannot hear or cannot speak. I don't know. Well, let's continue with the what is the next exercise, Daniel?
yeah. Can I talk or is it going to talk my companion?
Well, I don't know if he cannot talk.
Andreas, are you gonna talk or maybe I can talk for you or something?
Why? I think that Andres, could you speak? Okay. Let's continue. Well, what do you think? I think, I think, Andres, if you cannot talk, it's important that you mute your microphone, Andres. Bueno, I'm going to close the song by Andrés Felipe. Voy a desactivarle el sonido a él. No sabía, pero ya sé cómo desactiva. Okay.
Yeah, you can control the meeting because you're the host.
Yeah. I didn't know how this option. Now I learn. Sorry. Well, let's continue with the class, okay? Could you hear me?
Yeah, I am. So,
okay. What is the next exercise?
The next is swimming continuous laps. Like swimming individually, and then you add continuous laps, like in repeated occasions. Like do it in in laps, in rounds, you know?
Yeah. It's natación in envueltas continuas means as well this kind of exercise. What is the next? The next
Yeah, I think in swimming, I cannot swim. I cannot swim like them, but I think I can defend myself like in occasions. Like I can I cannot maintain in a deep water for a long time, a period of long time, because I don't have the ability to do it like them. But I would like to learn how to float in a more relaxed way in a swimming pool, but deep, the deeper level, you know?
yeah.
Because when you're in a lower level or superficial level, you tend to put your legs down, and it is not like the practical way to learn to swim or to float in a swimming pool or in a river or something. Yeah, but it's a good technique for you to prevent dying from drowning. Like you can drown in a deep water if you submerge yourself, or maybe if you're an event with your family, or you have a deep river or something, and you cannot swim. It is like dangerous for you to be close to the deep water. So it's important for you to learn those kind of abilities. So it's swimming, but if you do it in a sport way, you may be doing like as that man, like swimming continuous laps, like in a superficial way, a fast way, and you, in occasions, you keep down your legs in some occasions. Yeah. So let's continue. Yeah, is that was my point. Here's some comments. Single
Okay.
tennis. Single tennis. Playing
Yeah.
single tennis. Like
Yeah.
I was googled single tennis
Yeah.
because I thought the tennis only they play tennis like the rules are to play with two people, like two people. But single tennis, I didn't know that single tennis exists ever. Can you
Ever.
explain a little bit about what is single tennis? Like
I think that
how do you
tennis
how
is
do
when
they do it?
with the people uh, is playing this kind of play alone by himself or by herself. For example, the person has not other friends or other person in order to to practice the exercise. However, I'm going to check this information and show you. Since it's important to know. One moment.
Yeah, but I think they call single tennis because they play with a machine or something. Like only the professional one is playing alone in a
In a
camp.
theory,
In a what?
in a theory, is common. Is
In a
common
court.
play. Is
In a
common
court.
play. Um, this kind of play with bad person is common. Is the common way. However, there is an exception. Singles tennis.
Yeah, maybe they play the professional one play alone and the other one help him to play, but he doesn't count in the match. Or he is like a newbie.
Wait. I think one moment um
I wish to have
this
air conditioning here because it's so hot.
is so hot in your city.
In my house personally, because it is fresher when you're outside of your house, like in, in the front house, the front door. But here it's hot because of the ceiling. Can you see the ceiling or the roof? It is near. Um, the sun is really penetrating my room
Okay.
constantly. My room is hotter than the other rooms in my house because the sun like is penetrate constantly in front of my room. It's annoying. Yeah, but we're really poor and we cannot afford the air conditioning here. Maybe in the future when I earn a lot of money teaching English or French or another randomly language.
I can find the information. What is the difference between single tennis to other kinds of play tennis? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, yeah, that that information. I'm going to share you my screen. I'm going to show
Hmm.
you my screen. It's interesting.
Ah,
And
yeah.
I'm
I
going to send you the link as well.
I think
Not
I
that-
think I think I know the difference.
A little bit, a little bit. Then single tennis, single tennis competition involves two competitors.
Competitors.
One competitor is one end of the court, and the other competitor is on the other end of the court competing to win points, gain sets, and ultimately at match. It means the competitors are very far each other. However, the common way play tennis is very near, not very far.
No, I think I have Google too. I have researched a little bit and I found that tennis is a racket sport, right? So
Yeah.
they play individually, like two people, but they don't count like two people in a court. They count individually, like they are separated with a malla. ¿Cómo se dice? How do you say malla in English?
I'm going to show you.
A red? Yeah, a red. I think it's
Red.
a net. A net.
Or where are you going to say? Oh my God.
A net. It's a net.
Next.
Net, yeah, it's a net. Yeah, so they are separated with a net and they play individually, like at the ends of the court, opposite and opposite directions. So they call that single tennis because they play individually, single, in a one court, but they separated the court in two parts. So they call that single tennis. Yeah. So they call double tennis when they play in teams, between teams of two players. You
Yeah.
know?
It's another common
Yeah.
way.
The common way is to play like between a team. Yeah, but I think in the Olympics they play single. They play in single tennis
Yeah.
individually. Yeah, I know. Thank you for your research as well.
Okay. Thank you for your opinion as well. Yeah. This is interesting when I see this kind of exercise.
Yeah,
I
and
thought
they
it's
yeah
interesting.
and yeah and they say singles in plural because it is common. Singles because there are two person and doubles because there are four or more than four person in a court. They say the adverb individual like plural in the plural form like playing singles tennis. Okay, it's good. So the next one is rollerblading at fast pace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is rollerblading. Means,
rollerblade.
according to the picture, is in Spanish patinando.
Yeah, I know the
Patinando
meaning. I know the meaning.
fast.
Rollerblading is like skating. Skating.
Mhm. And the other common exercise is what is the common exercise?
Playing basket or football.
Football. Yeah. The let's
This is skipping with a rope. I think
yeah.
the last one you burn more calories.
Mhm. I like to practice.
Yeah, it's easy and you don't have to pay money to go to a gym to do it.
Yes. In the past, I didn't know how can do it this exercise. However, practice over
Yeah,
and over again, I could
yeah.
learn.
Yeah, I was curious because when I speak in English and I think a little bit in English every day, and even I do in English, they say rollerblading. Rollerblading is like, for example, when you say in Spanish equitación, that is a sport. There's a real sport here. Equitación. You don't maybe you know what it means equitación in Spanish?
No,
Yeah,
it's a
equitación.
new
Okay.
sport for me. It's a new for
What?
me.
Yeah, equitación is an sport where
Yeah.
you ride a horse for
Oh.
enjoyment.
Mm.
You say equitación, the translation correctly of equitación of that sport is equitación in Spanish. But when you say rollerblading, it's an obvious difference between rollerblading and skating. Skating. It's the same. I think it's the same, but you have so many ways to say the same word. It's that interesting pace, and you can say inline skate too to relate that word, that rollerblading. But that is kind of strange. But when you say rollerblading, and you understand the meaning because you're thinking English, it is rationally to translate or relate that word with in your head with inline skates. You know,
Oh. In Spanish is equitación. In English language, which
horse
the
riding.
English language is horseback riding. In United States
United Kingdom.
Kingdom, sorry, yeah, is horse riding or riding.
Horseback riding, yeah. They pronounce, they have their own way to say the one word globally, but because of their culture, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting. Horseback riding. It's a new for me. Thank you. Yeah. Um. Now I'm going to show you. Finish that this presentation. I'm going to show you examples of healthy foods. And the first one is nuts. Is
Sweets? Sweets? Really?
however, check very carefully.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
a little,
A
in a little
pyramid.
bit, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah.
the first is sweet. The second is fats. The fats is associated with nature. For
Yeah.
example, fats associated with nature or nuts. Nuts is an example. It's healthy fats, no bad fats. Um, and the next one, what is the next one?
Carbohydrates.
Is protein, protein, dairy, protein, dairy, sweets, fats, protein, dairy, and carbohydrates, carbohydrates, and fruits and vegetables. You can see the fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, I
They are
do.
a lot of. Is the more important healthy foods
Yeah.
according to the picture. And the water is very essential for the human being, since without water there is no life. Uh,
Yeah, some scientists they say that the human body is composed that 73% of water, and the other is like tissues and bloods and intestines and brains and some kind of things. But it is curious because 73% of our body is composed of water. It's incredible. I didn't know that, but that is an important topic in the
yes.
scientist way.
Mhm. Yes. Well, for example, in my case, I would like to drink water before going to sleep at night. And when I get up earlier in the morning, uh, the first thing I do is drink a glass of water.
Yeah,
Is
before washing, before washing your teeth.
yeah, of course.
That is helpful. That is helpful.
before before uh, before eating something, for example, before drink water, I like brush my teeth.
Yeah. So after you drink what? After you brush your teeth, you drink your water.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it is helpful. The scientists say that it's helpful to drink water before brushing your teeth,
yeah,
even though the bacteria in your teeth come
yeah.
come down to your belly button, to your tummy. They say tummy, like stomach or tummy or belly button.
Stomach, stomach, I think.
But you say barriga and estómago. You have two names to say your barriga
Stomach,
and estómago.
stomach
Stomach.
is a common way. Stomach, yeah.
But you
Barriga,
say
stomach.
the more formal way to say stomach is the more informal way to say stomach is belly, and it is more. Is so
It's
for
more
that is more common to say belly than stomach, because stomach is for fancy people, like for rich people, like the educated one.
Mhm.
Uh, because we're educating in the language, we need to say properly stomach, like the proper way, so the other people that are hearing us, they can realize that we have a good level in English, saying this the formally or
Mhm.
speaking the formally way. Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to ask you a question about sweets. You put sweets at the top of the pyramid, but I know, I am conscious about it, that I know that it is a little bit of sweets. Like, do you think sweets have a little bit of healthy thing in them?
I think the sweets in small percent is is
Healthy.
healthy. However, uh, for the reason it's important it's important a balance in each element associated with the picture. If you eat a lot of sweets in your for example in your breakfast, in your lunch, in your dinner, is not healthy for your health. For that reason, it's important keep in mind balance when you are eating. And for that reason, I think according to the picture, it's good. The sweets is in the I don't know how to say that.
Yeah,
Mm,
I was going to say that there is a reason. I have Googled some important things to highlight in this conversation about sweets.
depending. Since, for example, I think that there is a healthy sweets, especially nature. I don't know if you can hear stevia. Stevia leaves. It's a
Yeah,
kind of sweets, and instead of using sugar in your use or your drinkings, you can use sweets nature
yeah,
in a little bit.
yeah. Some sweets contain two flavonoids. Yeah, which is are antioxidants. Antioxidants protect your body, our body, for aging. Yeah, the aging is caused by radicals, by free radicals, so which cause damage and leads to a heart attack. But it's important, like you were saying, to have a balance in your diet, because you need a sweet. You need sweet, you need salt, you need all the ingredients. Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to taste everything. You need
Mhm.
your stomach need to be full of everything. Like it's a balance, a complete balance, because the flavonoids are going to help you for aging that is caused by free radicals. Like you're not going to aging fast or neither slow. You're going to aging at your own space. Like as long as you stay healthy and you eat your eat. It is important to know to eat at the proper hours, because some
Yeah.
people eat healthy but they don't eat at the proper hour, like at 12 or noon. They eat late because they are busy or something. It is important to eat at the correct hour. I think though. I think too.
Yeah. It's
Personally, I don't wake up and hungry, hungry.
hang hungry.
I
Mhm.
don't wake up hungry
Yeah.
because I think I, that is my own theory. I made up my own theory for that. I wake up every day. I don't wake up angry, hungry. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
hungry. I don't wake up hungry because I think my belly is so sleepy and my brain too. So when I wake up, I don't have hunger. I don't
Hungry.
hungry because hunger is another thing with your say. Yeah. So I don't wake up every day hungry because my I think my belly is sleepy and my belly or my brain it is not telling me to eat because those kind of nerves are sleepy.
Okay. Okay. In my case of me, for a moment I get up with hungry.
Yeah, so you have breakfast every day.
Yeah.
I don't have breakfast. I don't want to have breakfast even. I only eat at noon and at night because I'm hungry because my belly is starving at those hours. So my belly wake ups at noon my belly. But I want to eat but I don't feel like it at the mornings. So
Um,
what kind of breakfast do you have today?
mm,
It is a healthy
for
one
example,
or is it is a bad one? It was a
I
bad one or a healthy one?
I I I think that it's important um, to eat or have breakfast, breakfast and lunch as well.
But
Or
do
what
you
do you?
first yeah, but I think it is important but if you don't you don't have if you don't have hungry like
Oh,
like
if you
you don't have to force your body to eat at morning because you don't hungry you aren't hungry anymore in the mornings but if you're hungry it's important to eat when your brain tell you to eat and at the hours like forcing yourself to eat at the hours at the proper hours but
yeah.
what do you think do you think I must eat at morning even though I don't have hungry.
Mm, depending. For example, if the person have not feel hungry, for example, earlier earlier time, and example, if the person every day get up at 6 a.m. or if the person get up at 7 a.m. Is his or her habit to get up, and the person will be feel hungry at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I think it's a good time for eating the breakfast between 8 and 9:30
Yeah, but if
a.m.
the yeah, but
morning.
if the
So
person, but
the
yeah,
person don't if the person don't have hungry, the person cannot eat. However, it's not means the person don't uh, eat the breakfast. It's important every day eat the breakfast.
yeah, I
No
think
no matter if the person didn't feel hungry early. However, the person can eat his or her breakfast later. For example, if the person um, must be
yeah, what
start his or her job early to travel to the job
yeah,
early. If the person don't feel hungry, I think the person can eat his or her breakfast when he um
or her,
she or him or her already come to the job. I
yeah,
think.
So I think grammatically we were saying the hungry word wrong because we're saying I have hungry, but it is that is a bad construction. We are saying that word. You need to say the proper and correct and grammatical way of
Yeah.
say the correct grammatical way of saying hungry is I am hungry, you are
I.
hungry, like with the to be verb.
Oh yeah.
No with the
You're
to
right.
have verb. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and if you say tengo hambre, you say in
I.
English I am hungry. No, I have hungry.
Hmm.
And if you want to say tengo hambre, you need to change the word for I have hungry, it is bad. I am hungry, it is
Oh
correct.
yeah.
And
Chicken.
to say I have hunger. Hunger is another word to say hungry, but it's the noun. Hungry is like an adjective that describe like what are you feeling right now? Like what do you feel like?
Yeah.
So I have hunger. I have hunger is correct because hunger is different from hungry. Hungry is you need to compose that with it to be verb. So your point was that the person have the choice to eat or not to eat at the mornings, even though if eating it is helpful for the development of their healthy
Yeah.
of
I
their
think
health of their health yeah of their health.
for the health, it's important. Eat is food every day, and it
Yeah,
means breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
yeah. You were saying that you eat at the mornings. You drink water every morning, but do you feel like drinking water, or you drink water because you have to, or you feel like obliging to do it, or pressure
Mm,
to do it, like
I
because if it's good for you,
yeah.
like I know that some things, like for example, if a doctor, how do you say inyectar?
Yes, I don't remember very well. However, I'm going to write just online to
Inject,
see.
yeah, it's inject a vaccine
And yes,
in your in your back or in your leg. You don't feel like you don't feel like injecting, like somebody injecting yourself, injecting in your leg. You don't have the gain, like
mhm,
you don't feel like you don't want to be injected by a doctor, but you have to because it's good for your health. And there
mhm.
is like there are some things that you don't want to do it, like exercising because you don't have time, maybe because you don't want to, maybe you don't want to, but you have to, like it's not like an obligation for you to do it, like.
Mhm.
But in this case, I am asking you, like, you feel pleasure, or you pressure, or you do drink your water every morning because you want to, or you have to.
I like. I
Yeah,
like. I
that is
like
the
to drink.
point.
I like to drink water since when I start to change my habit
Yeah,
or um, eat and drink water every day, I feel better.
yeah,
Especially my brain, since
brain,
uh,
brain.
three brain 3 months ago I had difficulties associated with my brains.
Yeah.
Um, for that, especially with blood circulation, and for that,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
it's a
So
difficult.
the doctor medicated you, like they give you a prescription, like an antidote, like
Um,
for that
and
issue, like for real.
Well, the doctor only recommend me um No natural medicine. This natural, I like the natural medicine. I don't like the another
The taste,
kind.
the taste.
Yeah. For example, I don't remember can say the doctor
Pastilla,
recommended
painkillers or pain
pill.
or pills.
Yeah.
Painkillers, it means analgésico. Analgésico y pastillas, you can say analgésicos, painkillers, and pastilla pills. Yeah, yeah.
Pills. Yeah. The doctor told me or recommend you should eat this kind of pill every day. I don't know that since when I eat pill is pill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feel.
And when I eat pill, I feel that my health no don't doesn't
Improve.
improve. Doesn't improve. However, I start eating natural medicine, use um, water and vitamins, especially D vitamins, is is a kind of pill. However, vitamins D is different since D is a vitamin for my brain, especially
Yeah.
this help with my blood circulation. And for the reason I think it's important drink water since when I drink water, I feel better. I don't feel pain in my brain disease. Disease is I think is a moment. Disease. Um, dizziness. I don't feel dizziness when I have drink water or when I am drink water. Could you hear me? Are you here? Are you there? Well, the next presentation is an example of the healthy plate. Healthy plate, you can see the picture. This picture is make lower fat meal or water part of your meal. It's important. And when you are seeing the picture, this picture, you can see carefully. This picture is divided in three parts. And in this part, you serve one corner with healthy protein foods, and the another corner serve one corner with whole
Oh
grain.
God. I'm sorry because I turned off my Wi-Fi accidentally because I was going to upload my
Okay,
charger.
okay. In this another
I
part,
was asking, no, I was
healthy
asking you,
plate with fruits and vegetables. What did
can
you
you
ask
listen
me?
to me? Can you listen to me? The connection is good?
Yes, right now I can hear you. However, before you was online, maybe? Or I don't remember.
Yeah, I was so sorry. Please forgive me for that because I was going to upload my charger and I accidentally turned off my Wi-Fi. So I mean again.
Okay. I I told you that
You were
three.
saying we were talking about your brain issue. Like you're saying like you have bar like blood circulation in your brain. I was so curious about it. I was going to ask you
Mhm,
about the symptoms you
mm,
realize like
I
you personally because a disease. the patient realize first the disease in our house or in our situation where you feel like bad or abnormal, like your attitude or your for like your brain, like you
Yeah,
don't you
I
maybe black out or pass away or pass pass out.
uh, in my case, 3 months ago, I felt a lot of dizziness, a lot of pain on my hand, and it was very terrible for me. For the reason, I think it's important uh, care our health, because when the person doesn't good health is terrible, because she or he no doesn't do it, do any activities very well. Um,
Wow.
in the past,
Yeah, the
according
body.
to my study, my sleeping habits was not good. I
Yeah.
I had different difficulties associated with my habits, because I couldn't eat on time and sleeping on time. I think, according to the situations, my health start not good, and my brain was um, wasn't
Functioning correctly.
working. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a really good point from the science view. Like in the
Mhm.
case of hypothermia, like the human body is incredible in all of the aspects because hypothermia is a curious fact. When they say hypothermia, when you have a hypothermia because you're in the ocean, in the case of the Titanic, they the body develops like they behave in a strange way. For
Mhm.
example, when you have hypothermia and you are in that situation, in well, let's see, you were in the Titanic and you were in the middle of the ocean, in nowhere, you don't have help, you're hopeless, helpless, and it's another bad things, and you're gonna die. But the body freeze, the body freeze itself for parts, like with
Yeah.
a tongue, like then with a leg, then with another arm, like then the bottom part of your body freeze first, and then the upper part of your body freeze like continuously, like slowly and slowly. So the body have a hope that other people is going to rescue the body, and the body is alive. It's alive for real. They know when you have a disease, they say you, hey, I have a disease. I need to see a doctor. I need to see a doctor. And you consciously in your mind, oh yeah, I feel bad. I'm going to see a doctor. It is kind of curious, isn't it?
Yeah. Um. Now I'm going to show you an example of a healthy plate. This plate is divided in 3 parts, and the 3 parts, I am not sure if you can read.
Can you
However,
zoom in? Can you zoom in a little bit so I can
yeah,
have a better view of it?
yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, healthy, yeah. I can read now. Yeah. Thank you
yeah.
for that.
And for example, in this part, say make lower fat milk or water part of your meal. It means you can drink milk, however, you should keep in mind lower fat. lower fat. And water is important, include in your meal as well. And this plate is divided in three parts. The first one is associated with this information. This information, you can read
Protein.
this information. Mhm.
Yeah, it's related. It's related with
Sir,
serve. Yeah,
mhm,
they are saying you to like you need to serve one corner of your plate
mhm,
with healthy protein foods. In this
mhm.
case, is I think it's a bread, a
It's a bread.
healthy bread.
Yes. Mhm. Yes.
Yeah,
On the next corner is associated with kind of food.
yeah, yeah. It's a whole grains, whole grains. I,
Mhm.
it looks like rice. It's,
Rice. Mhm. Yeah.
it looks like. I don't know if it is rice,
Yes, I think it's rice.
but
I
they
think
say
it's,
whole grains. Whole
yeah.
grains.
You can
Maybe,
difference no matter if it's not only rice, it's different grains. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. And the next part of the
because
three part the third part say, sir, help your plate, help, help your plate with fruits and vegetables. Means, according to the picture, what is what is the more important thing in your healthy plate?
fruits and vegetables.
Vegetable. Yes.
Yeah,
However, depending with with what is your favorite fruit? For example, in this case,
but uh, like for example, your the picture say whole grains because it is it looks like it is not healthy to eat shredded grains. Like
mm,
there is a rice that the rice they shredded the rice and they they ground the rice with machines so they can be more easy to eat and easy to digest in your organs. But I think the related the picture to me, they are showing me that the whole grains in a rice is important because
mm,
you're going to develop your chewing that race more properly and digesting better. Personally, I don't like vegetables like in a whole grain. Like I like little vegetables, like at least few vegetables
mhm.
in a rice. I don't like the entire thing. Like in the picture, I'm not
Mhm.
going to eat that. Like I don't like pepperoni. I don't like avocado. I don't like to. Even it's considered scientifically, the avocado is a fruit
Mhm.
scientifically, but we say that it's a vegetable. Avocado, I don't like avocado at all. Milk,
Yes.
the milk, I don't like the milk like
Mhm.
like at that state. I like the milk in composed with another things. For example,
Mhm. For example,
uh,
nuts
oatmeal,
meal, nuts meal,
nuts.
nuts meals
Yeah,
is
yeah,
healthy.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
Nuts,
but I am talking about oatmeal.
calf, calf, calf meal. I don't like calf meal. I think the calf meal has a lot of fat. Mhm. Okay. And I think it's important to know what happened with different famous people.
Yeah,
It's
I,
interesting.
I'm
It's
gonna
interesting.
say, yeah,
Mhm,
I'm gonna say something about it because sometimes you don't eat healthy. The doctor told you or
mhm.
tell people to eat healthy, but
Yeah.
to eat healthy, you need to invest in yourself to eat
Yeah.
healthy with money. I'm talking about the aspect of the economy. of yours or ours. Like you need money to buy healthy things because the healthy thing sometimes it is expensive,
Yeah.
and you have eat and it's particular things like not everybody eat healthy. So the majority of the food in a country it isn't healthy, but there is some part that is healthy, but because it's lower or it's fewer, that those kind of parts it is expensive. It's like, for example, we're gonna think, let's think right now, the water is escasa. How do you say escasa? Escasa. Limited. The water here is limited. Um, the people is able or is willing to pay a lot of money for a drop of water because it's limited. And the
Scarf.
limited the limited yeah, scarce or limited. The scarce the scarcer way the scarcer the water is, the higher the price is gonna be. Huh? That rhymes, isn't it? But you're willing to pay money because it's fewer, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can pass, yeah, with your presentation. You can continue, but the famous people they have a lot of money to eat, so for that they are more helpful, like ours. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, so you can continue.
However, I'm going to show you. Do you know who is she?
Yeah, J Lo.
J-Lo, yes. It's important to
I
know
think
what
she is
kind.
Brazilian. She isn't she Brazilian
No,
or
she's
or
Mexican.
Colombian?
She's Mexican woman.
Yeah, I
She's
thought she was Brazilian. Yeah,
yeah.
or yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's important to know what kinds of habits or what pieces of advice she recommend to the other people. Um, there is a short description associated with his, sorry, her healthy lifestyles. In these presentations, said in addition to wearing plenty of sunscreens, Jennifer keeps her complexion clear and glowing by avoiding cigarettes, caffeine, and
Caffeine.
caffeine and alcoholic beverage. Es decir, it means
Alcoholic, uh, yeah, alcoholic beverages. Yeah.
beverages. Yeah, it means she doesn't drink or smoke or have caffeine. She told was weekly, as weekly is a website. She told us the following: that really reds your skin as you get older. It means if the person drink a lot of alcohol, or if the person smoke or have caffeine a lot of time, these kind of habits is not good for your skin. If you know that Jennifer Lopez is over 14 years, however, she seems like
20.
20. Yeah, is
Yeah,
seems
half of
younger.
their age. Half of her
Yeah.
age.
Yeah. Uh, I I appraise to her since in spite of she is at 14 years, she seems younger
14 or 40?
for or 40.
40. 40.
Mhm.
40. 14,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. When you say 14, 14 is
It's
in
14, yeah.
Spanish language
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
14.
No, no, say it. I knew it.
Okay, no problem, no problem. It's important that to learn in each
Yeah,
class. No problem.
yeah. 14,
And
40.
yeah, is 14. She's over 14. It means
She's over 40.
yeah, 40 or 40, depending. For example, in
No,
the
no.
next
I'm
sentence,
saying like I could hear you like you were saying 14. You were I could hear you like you were saying 14.
no,
Yeah,
it's 40 or 40. 40.
yeah.
Mhm. And the next at
She is she is a particular star because some stars they smoke a lot, they do drugs a lot, and they don't care about their health because they are stars, and the stars are like um, they are they are against the systems, you know.
yes.
They
However,
are rebel. They are rebel.
mhm. However, no matter if the people of the famous people has a lot of money, uh, this is an clear example that you doesn't or you don't get a lot of money in order to eat healthy. For example, she said that her breakfast usually consists of homemade granola, bars, and yogurt, especially in the breakfast. And the lunch is often spinach,
I don't like spinach.
spinach, spinach. It's a spinach, I
Spinach.
think.
Yeah,
It's a
spinach.
spinach. Mm-hmm.
I
It's a
don't like
kind of
I don't
vegetable.
like spinach. I don't like
No,
at all.
I like the greens juice, especially in spinach. I like so
When I
much.
was when I was younger, when I was a child, my
Yeah.
my mother my mother made me to eat spinach because I think because when I was younger, I was watching a TV show called Popeye el Marino, and
Yeah,
the,
Popeye.
the TV show Popeye gained a lot of force eating by eating spinach, and it was really cool. When I was a child, it was really cool, and I thought that if I eat spinach, I was going to be forfeit as him. And I told my mother, and my mother said, "Okay, I will give you spinach." And when she prepared a juice of spinach, it was really bad. I vomit a lot. It was really bad. Yeah, because I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. It's good now. However, it's very helpful, the spinach. Mm. And for example, associated with her actors, or she said that in your lunch is often spinach, while pea, I think it's a kind of salad with wheat filled. And the dinner, she tends to include salmon. Salmon is a kind of fish,
Salmon.
quinoa,
They say salmon.
salmon.
They don't pronounce the L. They say salmon. It's right the same, but they don't pronounce the L. Salmon.
To Spanish. Mm, yes, salmon. Interesting. Yeah, include salmon, quinoa, and I don't know what is veggies. Is veggies. Veggies and leaf.
Can you see
Mm,
my screen?
Yes.
This is the philo pie. She were talking about philo pie.
Mm,
It's delicious. It looks delicious,
yes.
but it looks expensive too.
I think we can prepare ourselves in the home.
Yeah.
Quinoa is not expensive since I can see this kind quinoa. Quinoa is interesting. Instead of using rice, you should use quinoa. It's interesting. And baggies, I don't know what means baggies. It's kind of baggies. Oh, snack. Hmm. It's another kind. Baggies. Gourmet baggies. This is an example of
Yeah.
gourmet baggies. Mm.
Veggies
Tomato.
gourmet. Quinoa, I think quinoa is a Chinese name. I think it comes from China. It looks like a Chinese word, isn't it?
Mhm. In my town, when I went to the store, supermarket, there was a product named quinoa. It's a kind of seed. It's a kind of seed. You
Yeah.
can see quinoa.
But you you combine those feeds with a meal, another meal, like to make it sweaty, or you eat it alone, like dry, the dry way. How do you eat quinoa? Like, how do you prepare, or you have to combine those seeds with a meal or alone, like in a dry way?
Mm, I I like to prepare for the moment. I have no opportunity to prepare quinoa. However, I would like to prepare a plate with quinoa. I know that instead of use rice or instead of
Ah, yeah,
cooking
yeah,
rice, you
yeah,
can use quinoa.
yeah. It's a similar calorie counts and have micronutrients. Like you replace those. Like it's like oatmeal's bread. You replace your typical bread for oatmeal's bread. You know?
Yeah, I'm going to show you the next famous uh, woman. Do you know who is she?
Wow, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston. I
But
think
I
she's
don't.
very beautiful.
She isn't my favorite. She is not my favorite. My favorite star. My favorite star is is a woman that played a role in Tarzan and played a role in yeah. I watched a series on Pelly Plus. It's a website. Yeah, as a whole the whole series of Game of Thrones, and Daenerys Targaryen is my favorite role.
Your favorite what?
She, yeah, the role in the Game of Thrones series is Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen is played by Emilia Clarke. That is my She is my favorite star, Emilia Clarke. She played Daenerys Targaryen in the series called Game of Thrones. Have you ever watched Game of Thrones?
No, I don't hear you very well. What is your favorite famous person? Repeat
I
me
was
again.
talking. Can
Why?
you hear me? Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
I was saying that Emilia Clarke was my favorite. Is my favorite star right now actually. Emilia Clarke played a role, a character named Daenerys Targaryen in the series Game of Thrones. I like her role a lot. Like I was Emilia Clarke. Emilia Clarke.
Oh, yeah. I understand. It's
C C R K
Claire.
R R R
Emilia is with C or is K?
C L A R K E that is I E.
I.
No, that is Y. It's an E. E. Yeah, Emilia Clarke.
Yes. I like this
Can you
actor.
can you yeah, that is a role. The role Emilia Clarke with a white hair. The role is called Daenerys Targaryen. Wow, it's incredible her character. I
Yeah.
watched the entire seventh season. Like the, the series has seven seasons, and I watched the entire seasons of that series. It's wow. It makes me feel angry. It makes me cry. Yeah, that series
Okay.
is was incredible. Made me do some crazy thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, continue. What is your favorite star, by the way?
I like Jennifer Aniston and Jennifer Lopez as well.
Yeah. So didn't you choose my favorite star to post in your presentation?
Yeah. Um, However, I forget since in my case I like this famous person as well.
Yeah.
Uh, when I
So
was creating the PowerPoint presentation, I forget her.
yeah, but
Really.
you didn't consider her at the
Yeah.
moment. Yeah. So yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Uh,
Jennifer Aniston. What is the diet that she usually do in her
what is
in her
what
basics
is
day?
could you read this part? What kind?
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Aniston. She eats her favorite comfort foods, but
Mm-hmm.
with better ingredients. Yeah, so she modifies her comfort foods with better ingredients. Like if I eat rice, I add some good some good ingredients to my rice, so I can be a balance. Like I eat bad, I eat good at the same time. Yeah, besides working out, practicing yoga, and trying to eat a balanced diet, Jennifer makes an effort to enjoy her favorite dishes in healthier ways. For instance, she'll make a homemade version of lasagna or swap out pasta for veggies. Her husband is also known for his homemade carbonara. I don't know what it means, carbonara, but which features lower calorie turkey bacon instead of real bacon. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I do like
carbonara. Wow, carbonara.
this is new for me as well.
Yeah, I think it is new for ours, for us. It is new for us because that isn't a typical dish of our region. Like for example, salchipapa. You don't going to find salchipapa in an Europe country. or in the entire Europe continent, because it is a typical play dish or of ours, like this is of our own property, you know.
Yeah.
Homemade
And
carbonara is a pasta, you know, it's a pasta.
yeah, it's a kind of pasta or a kind of spaghetti. Yeah, things depending on the region, the things change the names. Of course, here in Colombia and other countries as well. Mhm. The final famous person is this person is new for me. However, I think um, according to her descriptions, there are special things.
Oh God, she's 71.
Yeah,
Wow, it doesn't look like it.
yeah. It's a golden hound, main 771, look like one by eating right. For that reason, I think it's important to be or to have healthy style, healthy food as well. Read again this part and practicing meditations and mindfulness. It's important this part. I think it's interesting. In
Yes, it's
fact, in
yeah,
fact, she loves me. What do you say?
meditating,
Meditating
meditating.
so much. She started her foundation.
Your starter is
Started,
started
mhm, started
her
her, her foundation. Mind up,
foundation, foundation.
foundation. Mind up.
Yeah, mind up.
To
Yeah,
to help others learn how to distress and focus. I think it's a interesting part associated with her descriptions. Do you remember
yeah,
when we start the class? You say that it's important control stress or
yeah.
stress uh, is a key point for healthy lifestyle, healthy health. Well,
Wow.
this is another famous people. Ah, Chris, Chris Brightly. He's a new famous for me. I didn't know about it. However, I think it's interesting her descriptions. She is um she's she
Yeah.
looks like
Secret three. I think personally some stars they lie about their, like they make look like 63 look like 23, but they
yeah,
use too. It is like an advertisement, like an announcement. If you didn't know, little did I knew, like they use plastic surgery
yeah.
to look
She
like a
doesn't.
younger age.
Mhm.
Maybe she used plastic surgery, like a surgeon, you know? They
Mhm.
operate her face and the other stuff to look like a 23 person.
Yeah.
Do you think so? Don't you think so? She used surgery, like plastic surgery?
I don't understand very well the
Cirugía plástica, plastic surgery.
oh, yeah, yeah. However, for example, in the case of this person, in the case of this person, I think her face is younger, younger. Yeah, depending on the actor. Yeah, vegetarian. Vegetarian is is very helpful for the health as well. The food vegetarian. 18. What do you know? What do you think?
I am not a vegetarian person because I like meat, I like chicken, I like the meat, I like the pork, I like I like cow.
Okay. Yeah, you see, Wendy.
I like beef. Beef is the correct name for name the meat of a cow is beef. Yeah, so I don't consider myself vegetarian. However, I would like to taste some other dishes, some other vegetarian dishes to see if I like it or not. Because sometimes you like something or you dislike something and you don't know if you dislike that because you're saying that you don't like it. But if you try to taste that dish, maybe you're going to be surprised. You're going to surprise yourself.
Mhm. Yes. The next is what are the healthy foods according to the pictures? What is the healthy foods? What do you think? You think? Or what?
Healthy food is
Yeah,
tomato and carrot.
yeah, is correct. I like so much the carrot. I like
I
the
don't.
juice carrot
Yeah, I
or
like juice carrot, but with lime, with lemon.
mhm,
Not
yeah.
alone. I don't like juice carrot alone. I like with lime or lemon or
Lemon.
orange combined with carrot. It's really delicious for me.
Yes. Well, and now I would like
And
to
the ice
know
cream, and the ice cream. You say that the ice cream has a little bit of protein in the ice cream
the ice cream. I
because it's a
think.
sweet. It's sweet. It's a sweet. And you in
Yeah.
your pyramid, you
Mhm.
posted like has a little bit of protein, a healthy thing in them in the ice cream. A little bit, a little bit. It's a little bit healthy.
Yes, I think the people or the person can eat ice creams in different occasions, especially with the special occasions or in parties. No, every day. Every day is not good.
Like a child would do it. Like a
Sometimes.
child would do it.
Yeah.
There is this theory, like if you give a child chocolate, they're going to be imperative. They're going to be like crazy and running around and everything, like chocolate. Is that's true? Is that theory true, or is just a mito, a myth?
I think it's not true.
You give chocolate to a child, and they're gonna be crazy all day long.
No. I think I think it's not
Because
true.
the chocolate gives them energy.
Yeah, the chocolate is health. How can say mito in English? I don't know very
Miko,
well.
Miko,
No,
no,
mito is might.
Miko,
No, mito. You say
might.
before
I yeah,
might.
might. I think it's might.
Yeah.
I think
No,
it's might.
it's met. It's met.
Yeah, myth, myth.
Met.
Yeah, myth.
Hmm? Yeah. I think it's a met. No, it's true. It's not true. It's not true.
Yeah, yeah.
According to this topic, I would like to know what kinds of recreational activities and sports do you practice in your spare time?
To be to be honest with you, I don't do any sport at all because I think recently I have a disease card.
Any sport?
No, I don't do anything at all. Like I don't do sports. I don't go out. I don't go out of my house. I only you're not gonna to believe this, but I have 1 month that I don't go out of my house.
Okay. Sorry, could you repeat me again? Since for one moment I couldn't hear you very well according to the internet connection or the internet connection. You said me before that you don't usually practice exercise
Yeah,
your spare time.
yeah. I don't do any sports in my spare time. In my spare time, you want to see
But
what I do in my spare time? In my spare time, I practice my other languages, like my French. I study
okay.
French. That is for me. That isn't a sport. Like it's some kind of sport. But I don't. I am conscious about it that I don't do any physical activities at all through the week because I have a disease called arpasophobia. Do you know that disease? Arpasophobia.
No, I don't know very
Yeah,
well. But
that is
let's
a
see.
disease. Yeah, that is a disease where you're afraid to go out and to expose to a robber, or you're afraid of persons to attack you or assault you.
Uh,
And
is that
agoraphobia, I suffer for two those diseases, agoraphobia and persophobia, because I'm afraid to go out of my house. I'm afraid to be assaulted by other bad people, you know?
mhm.
So for
For the
that,
reason?
I don't have friends. I don't have presential friends. And I have virtual friends, but I don't have presential friends because I don't like to go out. And so do I, so do I. No, and I don't like to. I like to play sports, but because of my disease, I don't want to. I don't want to practice sport
Uh,
because that means that I have to relate to people. I have a group of sports friends and I'm exposed to the dangers in my head, you know, that kind of thing. But
okay, I think
before discover my disease, but this disease, I used to have so many friends. I used to play football and basketball, and I used to go to the gym. Yeah, but those habits ended this year, you know, because of my disease. But I was so pleasured to play those sports, do soccer mostly, and go to the gym.
okay. Is your favorite uh,
Was my
spare
favorite.
time
Right now
your favorite sport?
was
Basket, basketball,
basketball, football, and go to the gym. Do exercise before.
and the gym exercises.
Yeah, before was my favorite, but right now it isn't.
Okay, understand. You said me that um in your neighbor you don't good friends in order to practice exercises since
No,
you
no.
feel
I have a
uh,
disease.
mhm.
I have a disease or sickness called arpasophobia. It's when you are afraid to go out and to be exposed to the danger or the bad will of people, you know, to assault you or people that want to rob you. Because of that disease, I don't have friends, and I don't want to have presential friends. I only have virtual friends. So I don't have I don't feel like practice and sport really right now. But before I used to practice those sports, you know?
Uh-huh. Okay, I understand. Do you have issues named claustrophobia? Yes,
No, no, claustrophobia, no. Arapasophobia.
you can read this word since I would like to understand this word.
Yeah.
Okay, is a new word for me. However, I will check about more information. Okay. Um, yes. So suffer from this disaster,
Diseases.
diseases. Yeah. I'm not very sure if it's for diseases. I don't. Okay, I understand. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the last presentation. In these presentations, I wrote some keys or piece of advice associated with the topic. The first one is important that you should not forget the difference between healthy food and unhealthy. And the another is to understand the importance of good eating habits. It's important good habits in order to improve our health, our conditional disease as well. Uh, there are different um, evidence the importance
Ow!
eat good or health. Um,
I forgot my
I
web conference.
the other conference. Well, I
Yeah,
think I
I had a conference until, oh God,
in what
I
time?
forgot completely from 11 to 12. Ah, I
I think
forgot.
I finished that the class. I don't know if the other what conference has
Wow.
finished.
Yeah.
It seems like it seems like I need to go to my the center, my university to gain the points, but because I forget completely about the web conference. So
Oh my God!
I was so
Pendiente. How do you say pendiente?
Pay attention. Or keep in mind, or remember the schedule or
I was
each.
sorry. Yeah, even I canceled my medical appointment to be in the web conference and be in this class. Yeah, so it
Okay,
was it was really a pleasure. This class was really good for me for practicing my English. It was really good.
okay, Daniel. Thank you very much for your attention. And I wish you a good day for you. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Okay.